Hello everybody, welcome back to British Stand. Guys, we do have some breaking news for you this afternoon, this time coming from London, as armed police swarm a high street in southeast London and Lewisham to be specifically in an emergency incident. As always, we are going to be going through what we know thus far in terms of we've got some images, police statements, and we've got the individual that is causing, or a picture of the individual who is causing this police response. So we're going to be going through what we know, but as always, guys, this is a breaking news story, so more will develop depending on when you're watching this video. As always, we will be taking your thoughts and opinions on in the live chat, so do get involved, bringing them up on the screen. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's go through what we know now. Armed police have locked down Lewisham High Street and surrounded a nearby HSBC after an emergency incident. There was mayhem as the streets were cordoned off, with tons of ambulances, fire and police vehicles seen on the road. A man has been seen shouting from a window above the high street, and there were reports that he was brandishing a metal object. A doctor who works at the herbs and acupuncture shop below the flat said the man has been shouting. It started from 11 a.m. This guy is crazy. He was just in his room and he is shouting. He is on the fourth floor. He was shouting. There are some police. The police came with their guns. They were all dressed in black and asked if they could get up to his flat. It's quite scary. I think the guy has got some issues. I'm scared now. We've locked the door and the police told us to do that. It is on the fourth floor. We don't know him. The shop is still open, but nobody can come through here. I hope that they can sort it soon, but this guy sounds absolutely crazy. We just hope that it's sorted out soon. Hopefully is all right too. We don't know anything about the guy. This guy that they have in question at this moment in time is this individual. Again, this has been circulating on social media. So the armed police are of course here for this individual, and I did have to do a bit of doctoring there because he's brandishing a knife, and again with the terms. So again, he is outside. This is a picture of the individual that the armed police are there for. Now there are a few rumors going around on X, as there always is, and I can't confirm nor deny them just yet because there's a breaking news story. So we don't know the full scale of actually what's going on, but it certainly has received a huge police presence, an armed police presence, and again, people don't understand the full scope of the story as of yet. So let me try and find some more images. As you can see here, armed police taking aim in the area, and tons of police and tons of ambulances and tons of fire brigade at the scene at this moment in time. I'm going to go through a few more witness statements to try and go through, and then before we go into the police statement, and I'll take your thoughts and opinions on this as well. A woman who works in a shop close to Lewisham High Street told the Metro every shop that is nearby has been asked to leave and has been closed off. There is a lot of armed police and it was a lot of drama, but it looks like it's a man who is in the flat above the acupuncture centre. I'm not exactly sure what is going on. So that's what's been stated by some of the witnesses. And in terms of the Metropolitan Police, they have said, well, a spokesman has said police were called to a disturbance on Lewisham High Street at around 10:45 hours on Monday the 10th of February. Officers are currently in attendance at the scene alongside the London Ambulance Service and the London Fire Brigade. We are speaking to a man inside the address at the location. Inquiries are ongoing to establish whether anyone else is inside the property. Lewisham High Street section of the A20 remains closed while this incident is currently ongoing. So, as stated, I mean, I can probably touch upon it because the police are trying to work out if any individual was in there, but it kind of seems as though, well, reports and the same, you take a look at what you started to see come from other sources, and you can read in between the lines there with the police statement. I think they may be concerned that there could be a hostage situation currently ongoing, but the individual doesn't seem right in the head, and this is the individual again for those of you that are just tuning in and missed it, but absolute chaos going on in Lewisham as armed police have swarmed the streets looking to try and talk to this guy here. But at the time of recording, guys, as always, it is a breaking news story. We don't know the full scale of the story just yet. And during these live streams, I will try and keep you up to date as it's going to get updates through the minutes as the minutes go on. So I'll jump down into the chat and speak to you guys and see what you're saying, whilst leaving it a few more minutes to see if there's any more updates that emerge. But certainly, frightening stuff. It's not every day you see armed police in a huge presence in London looking to try and get at an individual. But again, I don't know the full context of the story as of yet. But let's go through the chat. As always, we've got a super chat as always from Ivan, big guy. Thank you so much. £2 donation, says bloody Amazon at it again. Yes, I mean, again, always the case is Amazon. They're always a massive problem. But thank you so much for your super chat. We've got some Irish people coming in. Good shout out to you. We've been covering a lot of stories in Ireland at this moment in time. Now we're back to the UK. As stated, the UK is an absolute mess as well at this moment in time. And we've got this lunatic currently cutting about in getting the armed police called in for him. But thank you so much for the support from Ireland as well. But yeah, I mean, look, listen, this is just, it seems like every day there's some sort of incident happening within the United Kingdom. And this is the latest one for us to cover. But London has already fallen, and London fell ages ago. London was a long time fallen. But again, there's always incidents that happen here. But the ones that get reported are, of course, the large-scale emergency incidents which cause scenes like we are seeing with the armed police currently in attendance on this high street in the capital. Let's go have a little look at these images again. As you see, the guy taking aim there as well. I mean, this is the only images I can get so far. I'm going to have a little look to see if there's any more further updates with regard to this situation. But I'm sure it's a fast, ever-moving story, and we'll get updates as time goes on. But armed police currently there looking to try and handle the situation. Whether they have done or so remains to be seen. But I still believe the incident is still currently ongoing at the time of recording. But guys, keep on letting me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's take some comments up on the screen. Everyone's saying always hated London. I mean, I'm a Londoner deep down, so it's quite a sad one. It's quite a sad one, you know. Of course, spent many years in London, and of course guarding the palaces and all those good stuff as well. So yeah, sad. It's a lovely city. Certainly got some beautiful history, but certainly it doesn't seem like a safe place to go to. But it is, people are saying. Yeah, well, there's not too much updates, to be fair. I just wanted to bring you it to keep you up to date. A lot of it blowing up, of course, on social media at this moment in time, of course, in the capital, as armed police are in attendance. But that's all we've really got. I'm going to check one more time to see if there's anything more. C to X. X is always a good one to get some stuff from the ground in terms of trying to understand is there people actually there kind of giving the images and the videos across. But at the moment, I think we've covered absolutely everything in terms of what's gone on this high street. Yeah, nothing as of yet. Let me have a little other look for some other keywords. But I think that's it. But hopefully it's not a hostage situation. Hopefully it's just some guy who's just on his own. Hopefully he's just on his own, and there's no direct harm to anybody else in that building. I really am praying that's the case. But again, there is some alarming counts that I'm starting to see on social media, and of course if you're reading them between the lines there with the police statement, they're wanting to make sure that nobody else is in there. Not to say that anybody else is in there, but again, just reading between the lines, they want to make sure that it isn't some sort of hostage situation, which I absolutely hope it is not so far. Latest, anything more? No, nothing just yet. Well, either way, we'll keep you up to date. I'll take some reaction from the comments anyway, so do let me know your thoughts on this incident. But as time goes on, and later we'll probably do another update video at the end of this incident, and maybe we'll know a bit more information a little bit later on in the day. Yeah, no, I mean, for those of you just tuning in, guys, it's literally just this dude here. So they've got the whole armed police presence, as you've already seen in this photo. So there's the images currently in Lewisham, all cornered off and all that sort of stuff. However, this is the guy that they're after. So he's been hanging out the window, and as I say, witness accounts are stating that he's they're pretty scared, people down there at this moment in time. But again, we don't really know the full scale of the story, and to be fair, the police statement doesn't tell you much, really. They're just saying that they're responding to an emergency incident. So I'm just hoping and praying nothing's that bad. Let's see what everyone else is saying. A lot of people just saying that they don't like London. Jojo says the best thing to come from London is the Cockney accent. I mean, it's a nice city. It used to be. It used to be a nice city. That's all I can say. Okay then, well I won't take the piss out of it. But as always guys, thank you for tuning in. This has been a breaking news live stream from Lewisham. Well, I'm not in Lewisham, but the incident of course happening in Lewisham. But of course, if you are watching this on a replay, do make sure when you're watching this, because this information may now be out of date, depending on when the next update comes. But guys, do stay tuned. We'll bring you an update later at the conclusion of this incident. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you